how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. So I got to I've seen the movie twice because I went to the New York premiere. I talked to you briefly there, but that was my second time seeing this movie, which I'm obsessed with it. I think it's the best of this franchise, but it is your character, he just keeps getting back up and coming back throughout this whole movie. He's just whenever you think he's gone, he's like, nope, here I am. And so for you, what is kind of the fun of getting to play that like he's not the full villain, but he is an antagonist of John Wick throughout this movie, and you get to kind of see just how far he's willing to go to kind of take John Wick down.
Well, for me, it's like, you can imagine it's just so fun, and I'm so honored to be part of this. I'm just enjoying the moment and thrilled with everything that is happening. I saw the movie. I remember saying hi, and that was my first time seeing the movie, and I was so shocked that I'm still. I haven't. I haven't started with like even analyzing the scenes or what. I was just shocked with the movie. Like the movie is an amazing movie in every way. Like every character is so like engaging. Like every character, it really has its moment that takes you in, and then the story is emotional at the same time, and then you have this crazy action. It's just it's an the cinematography is amazing. So yeah, I'm like I'm just so grateful and I'm so happy and I cannot be more excited. Uh you know I and my character is so fun, it's so fun to play it and had this challenge of creating this kind of Latino, but little bit had this flavor to add it into the character, and then this cockiness and this superior kind of feel. Like I don't buy into this honor thing of these assassin stars,
Hmm.
whatever. Like they, so I was just like, let's cut this short. I was very frustrated with my boss. Like, why you just don't send me? Why you sending all this thing? Like that was my struggle. So I was keep there. I was about to get him so many times, and there's something happen, or the dog, or someone shoot me, or the car gets me, or So yes, it was
Well,
fun.
I was going to bring up the dog because you did do a John Wick faux pas, which is you tried to hurt a dog, and that's never good.
Never
That's when you
good.
know you're done.
Yeah.
If you try and touch a dog, that's when you know,
Yeah.
like, oh no, I've messed up. But this is one of the funnier John Wick movies. I think it is genuinely a funny movie, and it makes it is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like you have Ian McShane walking for 2 minutes straight in the Louvre, and it just gets funnier and funnier because he's still walking, and you're like, it's great because
Yeah.
who else would do that? For you though, like, how do you guys kind of find the levity in a movie like this? Because it is very gory and action packed, and there is blood because it's a John Wick movie, but it is also genuinely like hilarious and funny to watch, and you're having a good time.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of it. That's part of the magic of this franchise because it allows to be extremely violent at the same time. It's like I will not say not taking itself serious, but it's giving you that comic relief that is just having you a good time and is sharing the passion of the genre with the
Mhm.
fans. And I think Chad, Keanu, they're big fans of the genre, and they love. They're fans of the martial. Well, they're like Chad is a real martial artist that been doing start with stunts, and now he's directing. So he imagine like he's like just one more fan sharing his passion. So of course, it's like you feel that when you see the movie, it's connects with the audience
Mhm.
because of that. So it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is, and I think this movie now is going to hit a lot harder because of the sudden passing, unfortunately, of Lance Reddick. And I think watching
Yeah.
this prior, I was already a little emotional about his character, and now I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna hit in a major audience when it's released. If I remember correctly, you have a brief scene with him, but what was it like kind of working with this original cast that has been there throughout all of these movies and like now knowing you guys are promoting this movie, which is unfortunately going to be one of the last ones we get to see with Lance Reddick in it?
Yeah, well, of course, I had a little chance to share with him, and was just an amazing human being. I had a little talk in the set, and yeah, he's just so unfortunate, but um, what can I say? I think whatever he is, he's gonna be so happy when this movie comes out. He's
Hmm.
gonna see how everybody's gonna enjoy it, and I'm sure whatever he is, he's gonna be so proud of what he's done, because so yeah. um yeah, it's of course those things that is always kind of led you without words.
Yeah, it is. It's very sad because I was just like, oh, he's so good in it too, and it
Yeah.
just like it hits. But it is one of those things where with a movie like this, you are one of the newer cast members, and you're joining people who we have come to love and know throughout the last three movies now into the fourth. Obviously, you're facing off against Keanu, which is always kind of every kid who grew up watching Keanu in action movies is like, I never want to be on the opposite side of Keanu Reeves. I want to be on Keanu's side. And so what is kind of like what was the most exciting part of getting to fight Neo, for lack of a better word, you're fighting him.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's something else though. I really like. I knew, of course, Neo. I saw Matrix, and I
Mhm,
was like, wow. But I was never too engaged with him or his career because most more focus of training martial arts.
mhm,
I didn't get to see the human being of 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 really like Keanu, right? And
mhm,
experience him as having him and understand how he works and his passion and how humble he is and how hard work he is and how he likes everything to be like he's just like a kid playing and living like it's just amazing. He has something very very special, and of course for me when I first had this exchange on fighting, I didn't know what to do. Like I was like a little, should I hit him hard or should I just hold it a little bit or what I should do? And then we did the first rehearsal, bah, 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 and I hit him a little. Yeah, good, good. And then he comes to me and it's like, hit me harder. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Boom, boom, boom. And then adrenaline start pumping. And then he's like, give me some more. And I'm like, oh, really? And then boom, boom. So he really enjoys it. Like he's someone that like he's real John Wick. Like he's for real. Like I was in the set watching how he maneuvers the car and he loads the guns. Like he's for real. Like I'm watching the movie on set. Like this is crazy. Like seriously, one hand and shooting. Bah, 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 that's for real. Like what you see in the movie is
Oh,
happening
it's
right
awesome.
in front of you. Is that's so cool. So it's just an honor to be part of it and being able to share with him, and he's having fun all the time. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. What can I say?
I can't wait for everyone to get to meet you in this movie. I think your character is so cool and you're amazing in it. And I can't wait to see everything you get to do. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.